the goal of life? Who will tell us that? Of course, the one who created us. Few ideas are there about this world and in hereafter. One of the concepts is this world is each and everything. You live here, you die, and وَمَا يُهْلِكُنَا إِلَّا الدَّهْرِ. Time passes and we pass away, and so you are not accountable for anything. So you need to enjoy every moment of this world. And the other idea that yes, there is another world that will be against of this world. So anything you do, so you will see the consequences of your amal. So that's why this world is just nothing. According to this idea and concept, this world is masra'. Masra' means you have to run away on it and pass just like you pass a road. You don't stay there. So that's why you have to push each and everything away of the amusement of this world. Eat very less, sleep very less, and punish yourself, because this way you will be enhancing your spiritual capability. This is another idea. The people who do not marry, the people who do not have houses, they don't want that. The people who do not work, the people who do not touch money, and they say that whenever we're hungry, anyone can come and help us. We can eat and drink and we will live in jungle. If not in jungle, just like being in jungle. Third idea is that this world is not masra', but this is mazra'. When you cultivate something, you work on that, you take care of that, you water it, and then you wait for the outcome of that. This is the idea of Islam. And don't you think it's something very beautiful that we ask رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً. So people who say that this world is just nothing and we should work for akhirah, this is a little bit naqis concept of Islam, because we ask even good for this world and hereafter. So if you are in a very miserable condition here in this world, so even your grave will be dropping. And this is the concept that damaged us a lot collectively in Muslim Ummah, and they say that we have nothing to do with this world. Yeah, we have to do a lot with this world. When you divide the life of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you will see the struggle of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to implement the commandment of Allah Rabbul Izzah in this world. So he was a leader. But the important thing is, we should not get engrossed in this worldly life, in this worldly amusement. Because when you get engrossed there, then you get confused. What are the points which are helping you and what's your goal? Ramzan Mubarak is coming, and I said this all as a preamble because if you are mentally not prepared for that, you cannot benefit from Ramzan Mubarak. So Ramzan Mubarak comes, and then Ramzan Mubarak pass, and still we continue with same schedule. So that's why I say that this is the month of preparation. What are the hurdles? Mental, psychological and behavioral hurdles are there, that we are not done with that. As I mentioned last week, that we are the members of Club 99. We want to make it 100. We want to make it 100 until we reach Maqabir. Here is the thing that Allah Rabbul Izzah said, what is kathra for you? What is kathra for you? And that is, Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar. Quran Majid is kathra for you. I mean, it has 17 meanings, but one of them is something that you can get a lot from that. That's why I say that people who are giving the hikmah, they are given a lot. فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. So according to Mufassirin, some of them, this is Quran Majid itself. And the Hawd Kawthar actually is the reflection of Quran Majid that you will see here. But for other people, this takathur mean, what is this takathur? Al-hakumut takathur. Al-hakumut takathur. This takathur made you hearless. It diverted you. It distracted you. From what? Allah Rabbul Izzah did not mention here. In other place, Allah Rabbul Izzah said that La tulhikum amwalukum wa awladukum an dhikrillah. But here Allah Rabbul Izzah mentioned Al-hakumut takathur. From what? Allah Rabbul Izzah didn't mention that. Because it's itlaq, something very general. When in Arabic language something very general, so this more ablagh than at-taqyid. So Allah Rabbul Izzat kept it open. Al-hakumut takathur. What does at-takathur? Nine meanings are there, but one of the meaning is the disease, the sickness that camels get when they are confused how much thirsty we are and how much we need to drink. So when there's no honor there, and the camels are in this sickness, they go to the water pond, they drink, and then die, because they don't know how much we drink actually. So this takathur, you don't know how much we need to get for this world. You can work, you can marry, you can have children, you can have a beautiful life, but it should not be a takathur. That will kill you. What is the takathur? At-tafa'ul mean mutual competition and worldly amusement, that yes, I'll be having this much. Yes, I have, it's enough for me, but not because he has more than me, and this you are competing. Hatta zurtumul maqabir. You reached maqabir. You reach maqabir? No, we stay there. We stay there. But Quran Majid didn't say you stay there. Quran Majid said visit, zurtum. Az-ziyara mean hugging something and leave it. Hugging something and leave it, az-ziyara. Seeing something and come back. But Quran Majid was supposed to say it, hatta sirtum ila al-maqabir, hatta dakhaltum al-maqabir, and so on. Why zurtum al-maqabir? Because we'll not stay there forever. We'll hug it and then come out. And maqabir, maqbar, this ism is zarf, like masjid, the place of worship. Maqabir, where you stay a little bit, a place of staying. So though we do not tie the Quranic verses with the Shani Nuzul specifically, because the Quranic verses are for every time. For example, if Quran Majid mentioned Fir'aun, so this is actually the representation of the people like Pharaoh, the politicians. When Quran Majid says Qarun, it means that the capitalist, people who die for their wealth. When Quran Majid says Haman, it means that people whose religion is for sale, supporting Qarun and Pharaoh. This triangle is always there existing, always there. And then they exploit even religion, and you can see around, I mean, these words are enough for you. So we should not get confused. What is happening here, what is happening there, and what's happening there, it's all about that exploitation. In people, they are always in this orbit of worldly amusement, that yes, I'm stronger in position, and I'm big in number, and so on, and so I'm rich, and I'm beautiful, and I have this thing and that thing, and we are not done with it. So the tribes of Quraysh, Bani Abd Munaf, and Banu Saham, they came and they started counting each other. And Abdul Manaf said that, we are more in number. And then Banu Saham said that, yes, you are more in number. We were more in number. Then what happened? We died, and let's go to, graveyard and count graves. They started counting graves. And they thought, this how? I mean, this was the criteria of strength, the criteria of being great, counting things. And ana aktharu minka malan wa a'azzu nafara. Look, I'm richer than you. Wa a'azzu nafara. I have so many people in my tribe, so many children that I have. And to the point that he said that وَقَالُوا نَحْنُ أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ نَحْنُ أَكْثَرُ أَمْوَالًا وَأَوْلَادًا وَمَا نَحْنُ بِمُعَذَّبِينَ. We are more in number and power. We will not be punished. Why? Because when you have your own system, Adliya, your Jidosri working for you, and your army working for you, and if there is any case and you go to the court, so of course they cannot go against you, so their jurisdiction will not go against you. And the great example that I can give you at this moment is my beloved country, Pakistan. So look, Quran, وَمَا نَحْنُ بِمُعَذَّبِينَ. We will not be punished, because we have people, judges, we have lawyers, we have money actually. So when you have these things, this is the ideology of kufr, I'm telling you. And we should not get confused of one thing, and that is Muslim country. What do you mean by Muslim country? Where Muslims are there in majority? That's what you mean? Subhanallah. Never ever. Where Quran and Sunnah is implemented here in every walk of life, this Islamic country, even if Muslims are not in majority. We should understand this. So when things that we see in countries like Pakistan, in some other countries, I'm giving this example of Pakistan because I know about that a lot. I lived there. And you say that, look Islam, this is not Islam. This is not Islam. Having so many masajid and madaris is not Islam. This is something, your behavior, your conduct of life, your rule regulation, your politics, and your external and internal policies, and your way of life, and in your education, and your preparation of new generation for the future of that country. This called Islamic or un-Islamic country. So Quran Majid is reminding us, Kalla sawfa ta'alamun, thumma kalla sawfa ta'alamun. Quran Majid will never make takrar of anything that it does not add anything extra. But this is at-takid. When you warn someone, sawfa ta'alamun, thumma kalla sawfa ta'alamun. And then, kalla law ta'alamuna ilm al-yaqeen. That if you had the knowledge of certainty, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. So al-hakum takathur, if you knew about that what's coming, kalla law ta'alamuna ilm al-yaqeen, then al-hakum takathur, you would follow that. Al-hakum takathur, you will never ever go on that path. And there is ilm al-yaqeen. If I said something about something, you said, oh, so this is a stage of knowledge. But when you go there and see with your eyes, it gives a little bit more certainty. So that's called Ainul Yaqeen, because you saw it with your eyes. But when you experience that specific thing, that is Haqqul Yaqeen. So anything that we hear from Quran and Sunnah, this is Ilmul Yaqeen, and this is called Iman. We don't have to prove scientifically. This is Ilmul Yaqeen. And Ainul Yaqeen, when we will die and see everything. Haqqul Yaqeen is for only kuffar, not for us. Because they do not follow ilmul yaqeen, and they will. So here Quran Majid said لَتَرَوُنَّ الْجَحِيمِ, and then ثُمَّ لَتَرَوُنَّهَا عَيْنَ الْيَقِينِ, and then ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. Every blessings that you have in this life, you think that will be asked. So here scholars, interpreted different ways, and one of them is, this is for kuffar. This is not for mu'minin. ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. This is for kuffar. Because what was the difference between this accountability? Because ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ, definitely you will be asked about the life enjoyment, that you had in this world. This is for at-tawbih, al-wa'id, al-zajr, and the su'al of Allah Rabbul Izzah from mu'mineen, that will be for lil-ishraf and lil-ihtiram, just like you remind someone something. So ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ, definitely you will be asked about ni'am. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, and whatever I said, brothers, we should not get this idea of this worldly benefits that we should not avail them. No, I didn't say that, because Quran and Sunnah didn't say that. And I already clarified that this concept damages Islam a lot. But at-takathur can be there even if you do not have anything, but maybe you have that at-takathur, that you are wish. That at-takathur. That at-takathur can be there, you have each and everything, but maybe you are sick with this at-takathur. You are never done with it. You are never done with it. Otherwise, mal was there. Hazrat Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah was millionaire. You know that? He was millionaire. Hazrat Abdul Rahman ibn Auf raziyallahu anhu was millionaire. Hazrat Osman Ghani raziyallahu anhu was millionaire. And so many other Sahaba. So it's not a bad thing. But the thing is that if you follow that, the obligatory dues, and you help other people, that's why they were actually state banks for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they had that musabaqa. For example, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu brought each and everything, and Umar radiallahu anhu said that Umar cannot compete you. So this was musabaqa fil khairat. وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. So whatever I said, this is for at-takathur, that greed, that I'm not done. When you pay, akhirah is a cost for this pleasement, amusement. This is what I said. So we should have that goal. Quran Majid mentioned that قُلْ إِن كَانَ أباؤكم, if your fathers, وأبناؤكم, your sons, وإخوانكم, your brothers, وأزواجكم, your spouses, وعشيرتكم, your tribe, وأموال, and the money and the property اقترفتموها, that you acquired, وتجارة, and your merchandise تخشون كسادها, that you are afraid, what if I cannot sell them, ومساكن, and dwellings in your beautiful houses ترضونها, that you like them, أحب إليكم من الله ورسوله, if they are more beloved to you than Allah and Rasul. If you have that, no problem, but if you have them more beloved to you than Allah and Rasul, and struggling in His path, وجهاد في سبيله, then here is something dangerous. فَتَرَبَّصُوا, then okay, let's wait, let's see, then wait حَتَّى يَأْتِيَ اللَّهُ بِأَمْرِهِ, so that the commands of Allah Rabbul Izzah reaches you. That's a threat from Allah Rabbul Izzah. And He said, وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْفَاسِقِينَ. People who are engrossed and working for this worldly benefit, and they kill themselves in paying akhirah for this worldly thing, this is something that Allah will say that Allah does not guide evildoers. So brothers, we had few days. We need to be mentally prepared for Ramzan Mubarak so that we can benefit from that. So we can, bring a little bit change in our life. May Allah Rabbul Izzah accept your hudur. Jazakumullahu khaira. Wa sallallahu tabarak wa ta'ala ala khayri khalqihi Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.